What's up, guys? Hope you are doing amazing and hope you had an awesome Christmas with your family and loved ones and ate way too much food, got some cool gifts, most importantly, gave some cool gifts. And obviously, we are coming up at the end of 2021 right now, last few days. So I wanted to kind of give a recap of where the market's been and where I believe it's going to be going here in 2022, as far as having my pulse on the market, talking to other realtors around the country and everywhere, and seeing where we're going to go. So right now, the main thing that is really driving everything is inventory. And as for the last couple months, it's still the same. We're at very low inventory. We're definitely still in a seller's market. Pretty much all of Martin County, last I checked, was about 0.9 months of inventory, so just under a month. I believe Palm City is a little bit higher. I think it was 1.3 months in Palm City, maybe 1.4. But definitely still very low as far as what would be considered a neutral market, which is about 5 months. So with that being said, pricing is still very strong. In Martin counties, you're still getting about 97% list price to sale price, which is good. So there's a little bit ease up there as far as the craziness we saw earlier in the last few months. You're definitely seeing multiple offers still if the properties are priced right. If they're priced wrong or they're priced too high, they're going to sit there. So that's definitely a good sign and good news for buyers, as far as it's not as crazy as it was before. As far as in St. Lucie County, we're still looking at the same thing, about 0.9 months of inventory and a little bit stronger pricing there. Average list to sell is 100%. So that's average of everything going. So we have people that are offering well over, people that are getting a little bit under, but that's average. So still an insanely aggressive market there in Port St. Lucie. And Fort Pierce is pretty similar there. So, but coming up, I mean, as far as, we looked at a 20 to 25% growth overall, as far as pricing this last year, which is insane. So, and even higher in some other areas, and everything I've read, for people that are kind of sitting and waiting for the market to have some serious level out or crash, I really don't see it happening, and no one that I've spoke to or anything I've read hints to that at all. Zillow's saying that we're going to be around 11 to 12% growth in 2022. Goldman & Sachs is saying as high as 16, which is pretty crazy. I don't think it's going to be that high. And Realtor.com is saying 6 to 7. So, obviously no one can tell the future, but from everything I'm seeing, it doesn't look like pricing is going to calm down. And it's really an inventory issue. So it would take so many people to put their properties on the market, and so many more new construction properties to come on the market all at once for us to really affect that supply and demand issue. So coming up with the market, obviously inventory is going to get a little bit better. People are going to put their properties on the market coming out of season down here in Florida, and it's winter, and so you're definitely going to see some nice properties come on the market. So it's a good time to still buy. Interest rates are still super low. They're still in the low to mid threes, which are still record low. And that's really something as a buyer that you need to be focusing on. Because if you're going to stay in your place for 10, 15 years, that is going to save you so much more money getting a good interest rate, other than paying $30,000 to $40,000 extra dollars more in the moment because you think that's a lot. So they are thinking interest rates are going to maybe raise about 4%, up to 4%, my apologies, not 4% total. So that's about a 0.5%, 1% move. So we'll see. We never really know with that, which that will affect your mortgage payment and your borrowing power. So that's something to keep in mind. And as far as sellers, if you're going to list, you definitely still have the ability to get some good money out of your property, but you have to have a plan and you have to know where you're going. Because every seller is going to be a buyer, and you're going to be facing that competitive market as well, especially if you have a home sale contingency. It's something you have to consider. So I just wanted to update you guys. Please let me know if you have any questions coming up. If it's a goal of yours to buy or sell this year, especially if you're looking to buy, don't get discouraged. Reach out to me. Let's talk about what your options are and see what we can do. And speaking of moving, I have to help my brother and my buddy Jeff move because they're getting a new place. So hope you guys are doing amazing. Talk soon. Please contact me if you need anything else, and have an awesome new year.